Jordan, welcome back to Jets Therapy. Everyone, welcome back to Jets Therapy. Year 4. We had just talked about this. It's taken us 4 years to get under 100 subscribers. We are very proud of that. We're very happy about that. This is a big year, another big year. Every year is a big year as a Jets fan. We're pretty much
Always.
exactly where we were a year ago, but with a different feel, with a couple new additions to the team. We're going to be breaking down the upcoming 2024/25 schedule, giving you wins and losses. And you know, we might have we'll see. We might have a couple more, a couple less after last year, but we'll see what we got. Here we go.
Here we go. All right, dude. Like you said, feeling good this year. Obviously, I think Rodgers made it through preseason like last year. Didn't play, so we'll see, question mark on that. But everything out of camp says he looks good. But dude, we got a game in a week and a half. That's unreal. Football starts.
It's honestly felt like we've been waiting a year and a half.
It's wild. Yeah.
Like it feels like we've been waiting a year since Rodgers went down.
Last
Because
year
pretty
was a
much he went
wash.
down, and I
100%.
just when does next year start?
Yeah.
When is the upcoming season going to happen? Because there's no way we're successful this year.
Usually that feeling doesn't hit till like week 4 or 5, right? So like, yeah.
Immediate. It was immediate. But we've been waiting a year. A lot of teams, what's supposed to happen is that you finish the season
Yeah.
and then you get excited about next year. We went 4 plays and then I started getting excited about next year. So, this has been a long time coming. We're very excited for Monday Night Football. And
We look like we got an offensive line. Do I say that? Is that
well, you said it.
I did say it.
Now we're already injury prone because you did say it, which is upsetting.
It's on me. I'll
Um,
take that heat. I'll take that heat.
I mean, we have to have one of the oldest offensive lines, right, in the league. Well, that's and AVT and Titman. I mean, maybe not.
That youngs it. That brings that average down a little
Brings it
bit.
down, brings the average down a little
But
bit. But
Smith, man, Smith can still ball if he stays healthy. So
Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses, John Simpson. I mean, you got studs on the offensive line.
yeah.
AVT is a Pro Bowler. Um, yeah, dude, we're gonna put out more videos, everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, everyone, so much. But today is all about the schedule. Today is all about breaking down
Yeah.
the wins and losses. We could talk about, obviously this is one of our first real podcast back, kind of throughout the summer. So we kind of want to talk about the schedule we'll be going through, the state of the Jets, maybe before we start the upcoming year. But right now we're just going to be talking about the schedule. So
Let's do
let's
it.
get into it.
Monday night. I wish
They
I
did
knew I wish I knew the Monday night theme. I don't know.
the
49ers.
yes.
They've had some distractions leading up to this.
Yep.
Apparently we are also in a disarray. If you look at if you ask any anonymous agents out there, I don't know if you
Sure.
saw that recently.
Sure, I saw that
Who you
today.
got? We got Purdy. I mean, they were, number 2 team in the league, man. So I think it's a challenge for sure. Rodgers, I think, hates San Francisco, so I'm excited to see that. They're playing on grass though, because it's in San Fran. So
Yep. Yep. So I have a win. I do have a win. I got the
love
Jets
that.
starting off with a W. I just think that we have been, I mean, CMC got a little beat up, throughout training camp, and Purdy's obviously a stud. They got a great team. They got a great defense, Super Bowl caliber team. Obviously, Brandon Ayuk is still getting back into the team now. Just in terms of, I know he's been there practicing, but now he's fully there. And he's got his contract and all of that. I still feel that the Jets, people keep talking about how the Jets are a young team. We're not a young team.
No.
I mean, yeah, we got some young players, but this is a team that's sprinkled with veterans. I mean, Garrett Wilson now I consider a veteran. If you're not a rookie, you're a veteran. That's kind of the way that I see it.
Yeah, you make it over 3 years, man.
Yeah, I mean, we really have no one offense now that's going to be a rookie starting. These guys have experience. These guys are ready to go. They've been chomping at the bit. I think that Rodgers is going to be more than ready for obviously the first game. And I think we take it. I think it's a close game. It's something like 27-24, something along those lines,
You put a
24-20.
score on it.
But yeah, we'll wait for that. But I got a W. I got a W starting off the year.
I got to agree, man. I think it feels quiet this offseason. I know there's a lot of people trying to
God.
make it, and maybe that's me, right? Like maybe I haven't dove in as deep as I had, still feeling hurt from last year, feeling hurt from being a Jets fan, but this offseason feels a little quiet to me, and I like that. Like I like the like we didn't have hard knocks. We didn't, one Jets drive came out a little later than normal, I feel. So it's like maybe it's just me, but I definitely think that they're here to win. They're here to play. They're here to get it done. And I
Yeah.
think we're now seeing what Rodgers can impart on a team in year two, right? Like he
Hmm.
wasn't with the team for the most part last year, obviously because of the injury. But we're seeing everybody put their head down and get to work. So yeah, dude, I agree. I think we got to win. I think Braylon Allen is going to be an absolute stud for
Hmm.
us. I
Hmm.
mean, to the only bad thing is he's got to sit behind Brees Hall, right? So like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Arguably the best running back in the league.
I think we've got one heck of a running back crew, and as we were talking about, dude, that offensive line I think is finally going to give Rodgers some protection, open up some holes. So yeah, I'm excited. I think we go out there swinging. I think Rodgers carries us against San Fran. So he's
Yeah.
got
I
their
think we're
number.
ready for the
So
bright lights. I
yeah.
love it. I love it. All right,
All
man.
right.
Week two, Sunday, 1 o'clock game, kind of just a run of the mill game. There's no
Titans.
light. It's not Thursday night football, Monday night football, Sunday night football. Sunday, 1 o'clock, Titans. Who you got?
W.
W. Good
Yeah,
for you.
I do. It's the Titans, man. I'm not scared of the Titans. I don't think they're. I mean, they're one of those stumble teams, right? So it could be that second week stumble coming out. Big win on Monday night, short week, so to speak. So yeah, I think it could be one of those touchy ones. But I think if we are going to be the team that we all hope we can be, and that team probably thinks they can be, you got to beat the Titans week two, and I think we come out and win that as well. So
I got the same thing. I have a W here. Yeah, I mean, I like Will Levis. He's got some targets. They're just kind of like I think like overall just a very well-rounded team. I think they're going to be successful. I think they're going to win 9 games next year.
yeah,
But yeah, man, I think the Jets are just going to be, I mean, obviously extremely biased. But
a
just
little bit.
especially in the beginning of the year, I think we're going to come out flying. These guys have just there's been so much pent-up energy for this season. There's not going to be any like well, let's take our time. Let's roll into the year. Let's kind of get our feet wet. Sometimes it
Yeah,
takes 4 games before the offense starts gelling. These guys have been together. Rodgers was there all year last year, of course, and then leading up to the first game. But like, he was with him in training camp. He's been there the whole time. So I think these guys are ready to win. 2 and
I
0
agree.
to start off the year, 100%.
I love that. And then we got what is it? Thursday
Thursday
night?
night football, 8:15, Amazon Prime. Make sure you all subscribe. We are also, side note, we are actually sponsored by Amazon now. Prime Video.
You better watch out with that. You better watch out with that. Bezos is gonna come after you.
We don't have any sponsors.
We don't have any
We're
sponsors.
lucky the lights are on.
Sponsored by me, my
Yes.
wife, my
Sponsored by
kids.
Gordon. Our children are upstairs asleep.
Trust the Gordons, fishermen. I know it's Gordon's. I know, but my name's
Wow.
Gordon. It makes sense. So,
But it's good. I like that. I eat those. I got a W here. Amazon Prime. There ain't no way you're losing to Jacoby Brissett.
Dan, I'm gonna be that hater. I think we lose this game. I
You
think
think we lose the Patriots? You think Aaron Rodgers loses the Patriots? Tell me why. Let's talk about that.
when was the last time we beat the Patriots, Dan? I'm gonna base off of history.
Well, the last game of the year last year. Well, the last time we
Yeah,
played
okay, I'll give you that. The last game, I'll give you that one.
in the snow. Brees
In the
Hall,
snow.
50
Yeah,
yards.
yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think it's. I do agree. Jacoby Brissett. Did they switch to Drake May that early? I don't know.
Right. No way.
Who knows? But yeah, I think I got us losing that game. I don't know. I'm gonna be the hater. I
All right. Well, I got to win, dude. I still got to start in 3-0.
3-0.
Percent. There's no way. I don't even know who their running back is.
I don't know.
My goodness, I seriously don't. I almost can't even name any players on their offense. So like, they're gonna have a good defense, which they usually do. I just do not see Aaron Rodgers losing to Brissett. We
Yeah,
have way too many weapons. I don't even know what their weapons are. I don't know who they have. Gordon, you're a stat guy. You need to get back on that.
I got to get back on that. I know. I'm sorry.
Rusty,
Rusty. I'm rusty.
not from vacation.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Yeah,
Dad, why do I have to wear this stupid hat? Anywho, yeah, I see us starting 3-0.
I love that. I love that.
You know,
Do
obviously,
you have us beating
yeah,
the Broncos?
yeah, the big one. You guys beating the Broncos.
No, do you have us beating the Broncos? Starting
Oh,
4-0.
so yes, absolutely, I do.
I
Ain't no
love
way
that,
Aaron
Dan.
Rodgers is not losing to Bo Nix.
Dude.
Dude, they're gonna come out high flying. This is the first time Rodgers is gonna have a chance to go back against what's his
Uh,
face, their coach Peyton,
Sean Payton. Yeah, Sean
Sean
Payton.
Payton. And dude, he was eyeing this game last year. And if there's anything I know
I agree.
about
I
Rodgers is
agree.
he holds a grudge. This dude holds a grudge, and he will
Yeah.
remember it until the day he dies. Even I don't care how much ayahuasca you pump into his system. So he is going to beat Sean
It's going
Payton.
to fuel that
He is
grudge.
going to beat Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Do I think? I mean, I think that the Denver has a better team this year than they did because what does Russell Wilson do?
He stinks. He friggin'
Stinks.
stinks.
Russell Wilson is horrible. One
Now
of the
he's
worst
stinking it in
quarterbacks I've ever
Pittsburgh,
seen
dude.
in my life. And he was terrible last year. He'll be terrible again this year. It's gonna be hilarious to see the Steelers win 6 games. But yeah, I have us beating Denver 100%, hands down. Ain't no way we're losing to a rookie
My
4-0.
my hot take is Zach Wilson's going to start that game,
I'd love to see it.
and we're going to beat his
I
ass.
think he's third
I
though.
agree. I agree. I agree. We beat the Broncos. 4-0 start, dude. I love
4-0,
that.
you got 3-1, right?
I love that. Yeah, 3-1. Yeah.
4-0 to 3-1. All right, man. Then we move to Sunday football. We are on NFL Network, and I believe
Vikings.
we're overseas. I
Oh,
believe.
is that for the Vikings?
I think so. Isn't that an overseas game?
Oh, I
Check
don't
that out.
know. It says at Vikings.
Yeah, we're just the away team.
I don't know. Let me check. All right.
This is embarrassing for our
It's,
channel.
oh wait.
Come
Yeah,
on.
it is. It is in London.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in London. I think that game comes on in the morning. So, who you got here, dude? Vikings, Sam Darnold. Uh, uh,
Sammy D. I do love me some Sam Darnold. I liked Sam Darnold.
yeah, I do too. Who doesn't? There's nothing to dislike other than,
I
poor
think I
play.
got us beating them. I think, they always have a solid defense. But I agree. I think coming, in my opinion, coming off that win against the Broncos, we're gonna do a nice little run there. And I agree. I think we beat the Vikings.
Okay, I actually have a loss here.
Justin Jefferson is still scary. I agree.
Yeah, I like Justin Jefferson. Sam Darnold in the right scheme could be a good quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
We've seen some
He's got a
flashes.
lot of.
A lot of people wanted Sam Darnold to still be a part of the Jets, and not get Wilson and just draft some weapons for him. And
I was one of those people.
that probably would have been a much better outcome. And so I like Minnesota here. You're flying overseas. It's always tough to travel. Obviously, everyone's traveling, but
You
you
got us. You got us losing. Okay, first
yeah,
loss against
I
the
mean, coming
Vikings.
off a 4-0 start, little bit of like a trap game. I think that the Minnesota has enough weapons, a decent defense. So playing in London, I think we lose here and going 4-1.
Has Rodgers ever played in London? I don't think so. We have. I know we have. Like our team has.
Oh yeah, are you kidding
I
me?
don't. I don't think Rodgers
Johnson
has though.
loves Johnson loves it over there.
Woody, it's his people. All right, coming back from London. We got the
Yep.
Bills at home.
Yep.
How you feeling?
I mean, it's Monday night,
Oh yeah.
right? In that Monday night football game.
I think since we're in London coming out, you're right.
Yeah, I think we go Monday night football again, versus the
We got
Bills.
another six. We got another six.
Yeah, I mean the schedule is insane. Obviously, with a Monday night game regular and then Thursday, you got 3 games in 10
It is
days.
Monday night, Columbus Day.
Yeah, or 14, 10 or 11 days. So this is going to be a battle. This is kind of like I think that the Buffalo starts hot as well. They'll be like 4-1, 3-2, something along those lines. This is going to be like the first taste of like, all right, who really is the top dog in the AFC?
Yeah.
And I do have a win here as well. I do. I have
Without Diggs, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on Allen this year.
Yep.
I agree. I think we beat the Bills.
Yeah, I think we beat the
I
Bills
think we beat
here.
the
I
Bills.
mean, I know, obviously, extremely optimistic.
Five
So
and
that
one,
puts
baby. 5-1.
That puts us at both in 5-1, right?
Both at 5-1. Just
Both
getting
at
there,
five
taking
and
a
one
list.
to start the year. Absolute delusional psychosis happening here on Jets therapy.
You know, it's even more
Um,
delusional. I think we're going to beat
we
the
are,
Steelers next week too.
and he's got us beating the Steelers. You know why he got us beating the Steelers?
Because Russell Wilson stinks.
Stinks.
That's
He's
even if
bad.
Russell Wilson is
He
the starter, though,
stinks.
dude.
He's a bad human being, unlimited.
Do you think?
So
Do you think
yeah,
he's even going to be the starter?
I think he's still starting here. Justin Fields will obviously start at some point in the year. It
Yeah.
might be this early, might be like week 10. But yeah. I mean, there's no way. Pittsburgh, there's no way they go 500 this year. The streak is snapped this year with them going
Oh,
500.
I like that.
And I think that, this is when Tomlin starts to figure out the rest of his life and he goes into broadcasting. So yeah, got us beating the Steelers for sure. And man, we're 6-1. It no, 5-1. Wait,
6-1. Six and
yeah.
one. 6-1.
No, 5-1.
Nope.
No, 6-1. 6-1. Oh, Jesus. 6-1.
You're just
Absolutely.
so
Why
excited.
not?
It's okay.
Why not? Why
Why
not be
not?
six and
Why
one to
not
start the
us?
year? Why
Why
not
not
us? This
us?
is our year. This is our
Realistically,
year.
realistically, Dan, we're probably like 4-2,
Mm-mm,
4-3 at this
mm-mm. I'm
point.
being realistic. 6-1. And then we move into New England. It's a regular, just kind of classic
This is
Sunday
in
game.
New
New England
England, end of
clock
October.
in New England. Absolutely. What we got?
A little chilly. I got to win because I had us losing New England first. I maybe we flop those. Maybe we beat them at home. They beat us here, right? So like maybe we're at, in my opinion, 7-0 coming into this game, and it's our first loss. I don't know. I got us winning this one though. I
Okay, I
don't
got
think
to
we're
win
gonna
too.
get swept by the Patriots.
Sweep the Patriots. The
I think I
Patriots are
love
done.
I
They're
love
gone. They swept us for 8 years in a row, whatever it was. There is no way that the Patriots are beating us this year.
I love that.
They got new coaches, new players,
Yeah.
rookies left and right. They have
Gerard
no
Mayo. You don't like Gerard Mayo?
offense. They have no high flyers. They have no game breakers. They have nothing. The Patriots are getting swept this year. We're going 7-1,
I think
and
they
that
lose
is
I think they lose the division.
worst team in the
Hands
division.
down. Yeah,
Oh
worst.
my
Yeah.
gosh, they stink. They're terrible. Thank goodness they're done. New England is completely finished. Then we roll into Thursday night football in Houston, Amazon Prime once again. Of course, the Jets are getting every primetime game.
Six and
Everyone wants to
one.
see Aaron Rodgers versus Houston. CJ Stroud, who you got?
I got the Texans winning this one. I got CJ Stroud, Diggs. I don't I think we lose this one.
Yep, I
Halloween,
thing.
spooky.
No, I got a loss here for sure. It is spooky. It's scary.
Unless Aaron Rodgers shows up dressed as John Wick, then we're winning. I'm
and
sorry.
then
If
yeah, he's
Aaron
got
Rodgers
that
shows
hair.
up dressed as John Wick, we're winning the game.
All right. All right. So that'll be our
That'll
little
be an
asterisk.
asterisk next to that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I agree. I completely agree. We lose to Houston.
We're both at 8-2 out of here, dude. Have we ever had the same? I don't think we've ever had the same schedule going through.
No,
Same.
we have
Well,
not. We don't have the
we do
same.
have different losses, so we're
But
again getting there a little bit differently. But
no, isn't this 8-1?
8-2.
No, that's week 9. Eight and
Damn.
one.
Oh, how am I off then? Oh,
Jets therapy. We are professionals.
we are. No, we're not. We don't get paid for this.
Please hold. Oh yeah, and our next segment is brought to you by Izzy Seltzer. Try an Izzy. That's all they told me to say. But yeah, I think we're 8-1, and I think that's it. That's it for that. Houston, and we roll right. You have the same thing, right? You're still
You're eight
counting,
and
I think.
one. No, I have us at. I
There's
guess
no way.
8-1. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I wrote. Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, 8-1. We
No,
roll.
I have us at 7-2. 7-2.
Oh, you have 7-2. Yeah, you have 7-2, and I have 8-1.
No, you had our first loss as the Vikings, and then here, so 7-2. We're both 7-2.
Oh, we're both 7-2.
There we go. I put the number on the wrong one.
Don't worry, we'll just edit this right out. Not a problem. We'll
It's
go
it's
to
staying in there. It's
seven
staying
and
in there.
two. We don't edit anything. 7-2, and we roll into week
I
10
don't.
Sunday at 4:25, a regular game. Uh,
Cardinals.
Playing the Cardinals. Kyler Murray up and down throughout the last couple years. Injuries. I don't want to play. I want to play Call of Duty. I don't really care about football.
Gaming, baby.
What do you think? 7-2. What do we think?
I think we beat the Cardinals. I do.
Yeah,
Kyle Murray does not scare me. He's just coming back this year, right? Did he? Because he didn't play at the end of the season last year, did he?
I don't believe he played, did he?
I don't think so. I think he made the choice not. I think they made the choice not to play him.
Yeah, he
If
like
I'm
could have come
remembering that
back, but
correctly.
they were like, no, no, no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
Um, is Michael Carter still in the Cardinals?
Yeah, he is. I
Yeah,
think he was fighting for a spot though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I mean, they don't scare me too much.
No.
Except for Marvin Harrison Jr. That does kind of scare me a little bit.
Oh, sure, sure. No, I'm on the
Yeah.
same boat. I gotta win. I gotta.
I think we win, but
I think
I'm
it's a
excited to see Marvin Harrison Jr. Man, a lot of stuff around him. But yeah, I think we win it. So now we're 8-2.
eight and
Now,
two, 8-2, beating the Cardinals,
now,
rolling into Sunday night football. NBC
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Peacock. You won't be able to watch any of the games. Make sure you have Prime. Won't be able to watch any of the games. Make sure you have NFL Network. Won't be able to watch any of the games. People are going to be upset because they don't have every subscription known to man. We
The only
roll.
one I don't have right now, Dan, is YouTube TV and Sunday Ticket. I
Okay,
have
well,
everything else.
that's all I have. So, and I won't be able to watch any games. So, we are 8-2.
Eight and
Rolling
two,
Colts. I am gonna.
inviting the Colts to MetLife.
Yeah, bringing them to MetLife. I have a loss, unfortunately, here.
Colts are
Uh,
scary, man. They're like, I don't know. They're one of those like,
Great quarterback play. I
yeah.
think that they're a solid overall, well-rounded team. I hate the fact that I got us losing on Sunday Night Football, but I think that that's what's going to happen. I don't have too much to say about this.
You got to
Whatever,
break a
John
few eggs,
Taylor.
man.
I think it's just a loss. I think we go to 8-3.
I agree. I agree.
You agree?
I do. I do. I don't know, man. The Colts are one of those teams that could go either way depending on how they play this year. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I think
All
I
right,
think
and
we
that's
lose
going
that
into
one.
the bye. Going into the bye, guys recoup, and then right after that,
Good
we
bye.
have just a string to pretty much end the season until we
Tough
play
games.
Miami, which game is TBD. We have a string of just 1 o'clock games.
Yeah, but also like probably our the end of our season is pretty tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the
Absolutely.
Seahawks. I think the Seahawks might be the easiest game out of those.
Yeah, yeah. So we
I'm
play
not. I'm not
Seattle.
going to pretend like we're going to crush the Dolphins anymore because that hasn't gotten me anywhere.
No,
I think
no.
we've got to like we got to think of them as a legitimate threat.
Well, hold on. We got Seattle first
Oh, I
before
know.
that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But I'm thinking
Oh,
about the
okay.
end of the season. I think we beat the Seahawks. I think that's the easiest of the last five
Gino's still
six
there?
games. Huh?
Gino's still
Gino?
there?
I think he's still the QB. Yeah, I
Yeah, right?
think so.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with us going 9-3. And yeah, taking out the Seahawks, I think we're just a better team. I mean, look,
I
we're not
agree.
X's and O's guys. We're kind of talking off the cuff here. We're just talking Jets therapy, which is extremely
We go by vibes. We go
misleading.
by vibes on Jets
The
therapy.
vibe. It's a vibe, especially when we're picking the season. It's completely vibe. So we're going 9-3. And then we roll into Miami. We're at Miami. We're away 1 o'clock. I have a loss here, getting smacked in the mouth a little bit. This one scares me a little bit of losing like 31-17 or something like that,
Could be
34-17.
bad.
But yeah, I got a loss here, and then us moving to
9-4.
9-4.
9-4.
You?
Jaguars, tough game. This is a tough one, man.
You
I
said
also
something
I
with
also
Miami?
have us losing
Sorry.
against the Dolphins. I agree.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think we get swept by the Dolphins this year, but I'm gonna say that under my breath.
Well, that just ruined the last game.
Huh?
You just ruined the last game of the year then. You let everybody know. Everyone was waiting
TBD,
on
TBD. We're not there
the
yet.
Needles.
TBD. Jaguars.
Jags. Trev. What up, Trev?
You're not gonna like this. I got us losing against the Jaguars too. I got us going. I got us. I don't have us ending the season very well. I really don't.
It is tough. It is tough. I got to win here.
I
I got to
like that.
win versus I
Okay.
got to win versus Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, the way they ended the season last year, that team just got tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're going to try to prove something, but I still think we're a better team. Obviously, all of this is contingent upon Aaron Rodgers' health. I think we're a better team than Jacksonville. I got us going 9-4.
Ten and
In
four. 10-4.
10-4 in week 15, rolling into week 16 at 10-4, playing the Rams, Jared Garf.
Garf.
And where we at?
I got us winning against the Rams.
All right, I got us losing here.
Rams coming to us. I got us winning against the Rams.
All right. All right. I do have a loss here.
Okay.
Yep, I got a loss here, unfortunately. I think it's one of those things. You can't win them all. This team's going to be high flying. Um,
Yeah, Goff looked good last year, man.
yeah, you look good. They were a
Ended
good
the
team,
season rough,
and
but
yeah, they have some talent there. So you have a win there. You have a loss there. No,
we're
wait, no,
both at
you.
10 and
I
5.
have a
We're
loss.
both at 10 and 5.
Both at ten
Go-
and five.
Going into the last two games of the season.
Okay. Well then I have
Two AFC East games here. What do you
two of
got?
these games to finish. I want you to go first.
You want me to go first? I
I
got
think
us
I
beating
did
the
I go
Bills.
first for the first Bills game? Where was
I don't
that
know.
game?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that was
had us.
Monday.
I had us. I had us. I had us beating the Bills.
Beating the Bills.
I have us beating the Bills again.
Okay. I have us losing to the Bills.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a loss here. We're away at the Bills. We beat them the first time on Monday Night Football.
Okay.
It's going to be cold.
It's
It's
gonna be
after
cold.
Christmas. Rogers is going to be drunk.
Rodgers loves the cold, man. He's used to that.
I know. I know. I
I don't
know.
know how
But
that Achilles will feel in the cold, though. We'll see. I don't know.
exactly. And it's tough to sweep the Bills, bro. Tough to
It
sweep
is.
the Bills. I
It
mean, they
is.
are the AFC champs. I can't sit back. I got us sweeping the Patriots. I can't say we're sweeping the Bills. So
Okay.
I got us losing the Bills, and then I have us winning against Miami at home to finish the season. That puts us me at
11-6.
11-6. And then what
I
do you
have
got?
us losing to the Dolphins to also finish 11-6.
Oh, I thought you were 12-5. Okay.
No, eleven
Wow.
six.
Both 11-6.
Yep. I think if I did my math right, we'll see
Yeah,
when I do the little
yeah, what happens when you do that, but it feels right. I mean, I actually it's funny that this is what I had because like the whole entire time in my head I was like 12-5, 12-5, but yeah, I guess I got us at 11-6. I think 11-6, I think we
I think that's second in the division. I think we're going to be second in the division to Miami.
yeah.
I think we'll still make the playoffs.
So you think the Bills come in third in the division?
I do.
Wow.
I do. You think no way we're getting 11-6 and being third in the division. That'd be unreal.
Yeah, that would be upsetting.
11 and
You
6
go 11 and
fighting for
6.
a wild card spot.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess we'll be fighting for a wild card spot on number 2 as well. So
Yeah, we will be, but sometimes that's better. But yeah, man, 11-6. I think it's a solid season. We haven't seen an 11-6 season since when?
I can't remember when.
We haven't won 11 games in I don't know how long. So
I think
that's a
I
good
think
spot to
in
be.
in the building they'll want more than that. But I think that's a decent like realistic like schedule.
Yeah, and I
Now
and
again,
like,
maybe different ways to get there, but I think of finishing 11-6 is pretty good. I think that'll make us to the playoffs.
and with like I do think it's realistic with how we're starting the season. I think this team's gonna be high flying to start the
I agree.
season. And I think they do putter a little bit, kind of coming down the home stretch there. There's some good teams coming at the end. This team's going to maybe a little bit tired. They're going to know that they're going to make the playoffs. So sometimes guys take some plays off.
Yeah.
Hopefully Aaron Rodgers keeps everything together. But yeah, it's 11-6 feels right. I'm sure a lot of people could argue 12-5, even 13-4 on kind of the miracle season. But other than that, I think that's kind of where we are.
Yeah, I agree. I think we come out hot against the Niners. I mean, big game, and then I think teams get a little. No team's ever easy, right? But kind of puff pastry middle of the schedule, and then I
Yeah,
think it
I
ends
like
it
puff
really
pastry.
tough, which is not the most ideal thing, right? Ending with a tough schedule, probably not going to get a bye. Team, as you said, our players are a little older. How's Smith going to do by the end of the year? What's Moses going to look like? What's Rogers going to look like by the end of the season? So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but yeah, I think 11-5 will be a good, or 11-6, excuse me. 11-6 will be a good barrier to break.
Very much so, dude. All right, you got anything else you want to add?
I'm done.
That's it. It's good. Feels good to
Stick
be
a
back.
fork in me.
Feels good to be back. Jets
It's good to
therapy
be
is
back.
everybody. We're gonna be committing to 2 podcasts a week. We're gonna be
Yep.
doing the preview show and then the recap show of every single game, making sure that we tell you what our thoughts are, what's gonna happen, and then kind of breaking down what did happen. If Roger stays healthy, we should be in a good place. But other than that, it feels good to be back.
Feels good to be back, baby.
Yeah.
Jets football is almost here.
All right, man.
Jets.
Jets, Jets, Jets. See y'all later.